Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Are you planning to go to a new country as an au pair? Then this video is for you because today I'm going to talk about it because I have helped I think around 5 girls to travel from Kenya to different countries here in Europe as au pair. I helped a girl to go to Iceland, 2 to the Netherlands, and 1 to Germany, and another one to Belgium. One of my subscribers asked me, how can I travel to the Netherlands as an au pair? And that's why I thought about it and I said I'm going to give it a video. So stay tuned, watch till the end, so that you can get all the information, and even if it's not for you, you can also help someone who wants to go to a new country as an au pair. And don't forget to subscribe, and you know very well, and I will always keep on repeating this. The main reason why I started this YouTube channel, it's just to make sure that if one day the YouTube pays me, all the money will be channeled to my program, which is to educate the poor girls from my mother's village, the village I was born and I grew up. It is still poor. The parents, they cannot pay school fees for their daughters. And if anyone does not come to help those bright, intelligent girls, they might not realize their dreams. And that's why I thought about it and I said I'm going to work on it to change a girl's life. So don't forget to subscribe. So who is an au pair? An au pair is someone who travels from his or her country to another country with the purpose of going to take care of a child or children, and she or he will be hosted by that family, and it is only valid for 1 good year. The main goal of this to being au pair, it's not even about money. It's about cultural exchange, and that's why once you are in that host family, you are supposed to go to school. You learn the language. If they don't speak your language, that is, if they don't speak English, they have their own language. You're supposed to go and learn that language. For example, if you are Kenyan and you want to come to the Netherlands as an au pair, yes, when you come here, apart from the pocket money you are going to be given, to be paid, you are supposed, it's your right to go to school and learn Dutch. That is why it's called au pair. Au pair actually means, it's a French word, and it means equal. Au pair, you have your own rights, and when you go to that new country, you're supposed to know your rights. I'm going to talk about what are the requirements for you to be an au pair. And as I said, some of the requirements, they differ from other countries. I'm going to base my requirements on the countries I've helped girls to travel to. And for example, like here in the Netherlands and also in Iceland, then one of the requirements if you want to become an au pair is you have to be between 18 and 30 years. If you are 17, please hold on till you reach 18. If you are 31, unfortunately, you cannot become an au pair. So, you have to be between 18 and 30 years. Another requirement, if you want to become an au pair, you are not supposed to be married. You are 28 years old, you want to be an au pair, then you are not supposed to be married. The question comes, How are they going to know that I'm not married? What about if I lie? You are going to be known because one of the documents you have to present plus other document to the embassy for you to get the visa is the certificate of no impediment. This is the certificate to show that you are not married, and this certificate is valid for only 6 months. So if it is issued like today, within 6 months, you're supposed to use it, you're supposed to present it to the embassy plus the other documents. If 6 months are over and you've not presented it to the embassy, then you must get another new certificate of no impediment. Another requirement to become an au pair, you are not supposed to have children. Yes. How are they going to know that I don't have children? Probably I have, and I'm going to lie to them that I don't have children. You know, one of the documents you are supposed to present to the embassy again, it's an affidavit signed and legalized in the Foreign Affairs saying that you don't have any children and you don't even take care of foster children. So those documents are very legal, and you can never corrupt. You cannot, because they have to pass through Foreign Affairs to be legalized, verified, and seen everything. It is legal. So the requirement here, you're supposed to have no children. Another requirement is that you are supposed to adhere to your visa rules. Let's say, for example, you travel to another country and you overstayed. You never respected the visa rules. That's a very big problem, because when you take your documents to the embassy, for example, you don't have children, you are not married, you have all the documents to support that, you know, and then when they go to check, they found out that you did not respect the visa rules. That automatically will not make you be granted that visa. So you have to make sure that you don't have any problem when it comes to visa application. You traveled, you don't have any criminal offense you did, so that your documents can go through. Another requirement, you're not supposed to have a criminal offense. A document to support that is you have to go and get a good contact certificate, and again, you know very well it is valid for only 6 months. So those are some of the requirements. If you are thinking to be an au pair in a new country, you are supposed to go through them and make sure that you qualify. So the question is, you have all the documents, you've been granted the visa. For how long are you going to stay at this host family? It is only for 1 year. You can never extend it. But most of the people, they do this. Remember, it's a cultural exchange, and you have a right to go to school, especially to learn the language. Once you master the language, you can enroll yourself to some of the universities to study. And once they accept you, then you can change the visa from au pair to study visa. And through that, you can do a very smooth transition from au pair visa to study visa. So that is the only way you can stay longer than 1 year. But if that does not happen, then immediately after 1 year is finished, you're supposed to go back to your country. Another way you can stay more than 1 year, probably you might meet someone in that foreign country and you fall in love, and then he agrees to sponsor you, and then through that you can change your au pair visa to partner or spouse visa. So that is another way you can transition from au pair visa to partner visa, and then you can stay for more than 1 year. Another thing, you can also look for a job. Probably you had a degree in your country and you had not gotten a job, and then you travel to the Netherlands, and within that 1 year you learn the language, you can speak it, and then you apply for jobs, high-skilled workers jobs, and fortunately you get a job. Then after your 1 year is finished being an au pair, you can smoothly transit from au pair visa to work visa, and by then you can stay for longer than 1 year. So I've said you can change from au pair visa to study visa, au pair visa to work permit visa, au pair visa to spouse visa. Those are three ways you can transit from au pair visa to something else, so that you can stay for more than 1 year. But if it doesn't happen to you like that, please, when 1 year is finished, before even the last day of your visa, au pair visa, go back to your country. Don't stay in that country illegally, because it will bring you problems. Yes, there is also another way you can stay longer than 1 year. Let's say your contract is 1 year in this host family, but when you are almost close to that, when you are almost finishing 1 year, you know very well the host family can never renew it because it's not allowed. Then you can start looking for another host just in the same country, no problem. And then when you get this host, the other one, and then of course you are going to be very open with them. You tell them at the moment you are in this host and your visa, your contract is going to an end, and you would want after there, you just move to them. And then that one can be possible. But there is also a process how you change from one host to another host. So I hope those requirements, you're going to check on them, and they are going to help you, especially if you have the plan to go to another country as an au pair. So how much are you supposed to be paid? Is it a pocket money? Is it salary? And how do I get this host family? Who will apply for me the visa? Who is going to pay for my ticket? All those questions I'm going to answer in my next video. So stay tuned. Subscribe if you have not done it, and wait for my next video. And for now, I want to say thank you so much. Be blessed, and let's meet next time. Thank you.